You're listening to KELF, North Pole.
Welcome to Millennial Santa, broadcasting from KELF, the North Pole's radio station. I'm Sunny the Elf, and here's Santa.
Hey, Sonny. You know, Mrs. C just shared something with me, and I wanted to share it with you. What kind of ball doesn't bounce?
What kind of ball doesn't bounce? I don't know. What kind of ball doesn't bounce?
A snowball.
A snowball. Oh, I have a good one, Santa. Here's one. What do Santa's elves learn in school? The alphabet.
That is funny. That actually sounds like one of Mrs. C's jokes.
Well, speaking of jokes, we got a message from Jill on WhatsApp, and it's all about practical jokes. Jill asks, Santa, my elf on a shelf is very mischievous. I'm sure he plays a lot of jokes on the other elves while at the North Pole. Santa, do you like practical jokes?
Well, you know, Jill, I'm really not a big fan of practical jokes because there's always something that can go wrong. But that's not saying I don't have a good sense of humor. I do enjoy a good joke, especially Mrs. C's one-liners. They're always a lot of fun, and she usually tells them at breakfast time, so I have a smile on my face all day long just thinking about it. And now I got Sunny here, and she knows her jokes, so, you know, they can keep me smiling all day long. Up here at the North Pole, the elves usually don't play a lot of practical jokes. I mean, they sometimes know that I don't necessarily like those, but they are kind of jokesters. But when they get down below the Arctic Circle, and especially those scout elves, or like you call them, the elf on the shelf, I understand that they get into all kinds of stuff. I mean, I've heard about them. Well, one of the biggest ones is they get into the cookies. They find a way to get into those cookie jars, and when the scout elves come back up to the North Pole to report on the naughty and nice, I'll catch them because they'll have cookie crumbs on their tunics. And I'll sit there and go, you know, where'd you get those cookies? And you know, they give me a real shy look and stuff. But yeah, I've heard about them. They'll get out there, they'll play with your toilet paper. I can't imagine that, but they've unrolled toilet paper and have big piles of it, and then they get inside of it and play in it. They also do trampoline stuff. They get up there in the chandeliers and swing around in the chandeliers from time to time. So, yeah, they are jokesters. So you watch out for them, and if you have a problem with one of them, you let me know. You know, and even Jack Frost, I think I just mentioned him earlier, one of my podcasts, but even Jack Frost likes to pull jokes from time to time. He likes freezing my sleigh seat. You know, he thinks that's funny, you know, and I'll jump up in the sleigh and sit down in that seat, and it's cold. And then when that frost starts to melt, it gets wet. So then I'm sitting in a cold, wet seat, and I'm thinking to myself, boy, I get my hands on Jack Frost, we'll see something going on there. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a big fan of practical jokes, but it happens all over the North Pole.
Thank you for the question, Jill. If you have a question for Santa or you just want to say hi, we would love to hear from you. You can leave us a voicemail or text us here at the radio station. The number is 304-745-0870. You can also find us on WhatsApp. Kids, be sure to get your parents' permission first. Bye, guys. Bye, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. And remember, keep the spirit of Christmas in your heart throughout the year.
Millennial Santa is a proud member of Parents on Demand, a network of high-quality podcasts for families just like yours. Download our free network app on Apple and Android and listen to your favorite episodes on the go, just like Santa.